be playing The Legend of Zelda. That's not it. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for a couple hours. There's a Switch. Switching sides. Bum, 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 bum. Game of the rear? What? Because it's so bad, Viddy? Is that what you're gonna say? Is that what you're gonna say? S Videotech, huh? Can you hear it, chat? I am not able to right now. Hold. It's supposed to be popping into my ears, but it is not. Sometimes it works if I just do this. Hi. I have a way to listen to it. Hold on. Wait, no, I don't. Hold, everybody. Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. No, no, no. Hold the line. Love isn't always on time. No, no, no. Hmm. This has always been an issue for me because I have to just basically listen to it through OBS. So I have to have it output to my ears, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. Oh, I gotta update the Switch anyways. Hold on. I have a way to listen to it. It's fine. I basically just have to listen to it quietly on my speakers versus via my headphones, which is fine. All right, let me switch the game. All right, all right. And then let me. I actually have to take a quick BRB again. I've been hydrating way too much. And this should be a fun one because, again, both of these games I have not fully completed. I've spent a lot of time in both of these worlds, but I've not fully completed them. So I'm going to be continuing, and I know right now in this save I am somewhere interesting. So that'll be fun. It's one of the things I love about this game, the area that I'm in. Um, so we'll take a quick BRB. Let's hop back over to the main screen now that everything is set up. And tell me, you'll see very quickly, Sam. It's a fun one. Tell me what you like about Tears of the Kingdom, either what you've seen, what you've heard. If you've not played, what you've seen, what you've heard, and if you have played, what it is about the game itself that you like. While I go fight the darkness, as our friends at Ultramelon say. Hold on. Now I'm not hearing the music. What is happening? What is happening to my whole setup right now? Is there no sound in this song? Oh. There we go. Be right back. Yes, continue. Continue to share your love. Oh, and someone tell Evan that we've switched to Tears of the Kingdom. He was away because he wanted no spoilers for Baldur's Gate. Hello, I'm back. Hello, Evan, you've been summoned. And Sam, it is so interesting that you mention your time in the depths. For you see, that is where my current save has left off. So for everything that everyone says about this game, right? Them wishing that, God, my back hurts. There's like a specific point in my back that's just hurting right now. It could look and run better. The scale is what blows my mind with this game, right? The fact that we have the entire map of the first game with some expansion. We have the skies, which come with their own dungeons and little secrets and surprises. And then we also have the depths, which is the thing I've probably mapped the least, and that's why I was down here, I think, was to try to map it out some more. And the depths mirrors Hyrule above. So it's just as expansive. There's some, like, you know, some limitations, but it's just as expansive. Hold on. Just realized it occurred to me the music was still in my ears. And so, like, the minute that dawned on me, that's when I realized, like, they really pulled something off here. The fact that this runs at all on the Switch is a miracle. And, yeah, I truly, yeah, I have to say I agree, Evan. The depths are amazing. So, this is the depths glory. And once again, I am playing a game that I have not played in a long time. For the first time in months, on a save where I was like in amidst having been playing for a while. So this is gonna go interestingly. Welcome, Melon. Okay, let's just familiarize ourselves. We got the Bright Bloom seeds. We got our weapons. So, okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I think we're okay. I thought for a second my Pro controller had drift. So you can see this is a giant for I guess Glory's probably the main one who knows the least here. We are down here in this scary underground area, and you'll see it's just darkness, except when you shoot these little light balls out, and you slowly light the way through them. And so yeah, it's just this fascinating, horrifying but fun little area where you're just slowly making your way through the darkness. I think this is so as I was saying, I actually have never beaten the two games that are Game of the Year nominees for me because they are two of my favorite gaming experiences of the year. I have not beaten either Baldur's Gate or Tears of the Kingdom. And so even though I spent like 50 hours in here, I think I only did the one, only got the one guy. And I did map out. That's what I did a lot, though, is I mapped out the entirety of the overworld, and I got a bunch of the tiers. I've only mapped out a tiny chunk of the depths. But, yeah, everything else is well mapped so far. Melon, you also love the depths, yeah. It's I'm glad that my playthrough happened to be down here right now. I'm so scared that you're here, Melon. And I'm assuming this is Alicia, who is mainly on the Melon account, and then Matt Moot is on Monk. Thank you for the sub, 15 months in a row. Appreciate You're the silent king of some of my there, you know. You've been sub for 15 months and you know, you come in a few times. But I appreciate you. And there's Evan with 11 months. Appreciate both of you. We got a mini hype train going. But yeah, I'm happy that this playthrough is down here in the yeah, we just haven't changed it really. We're just down here in the depths because it is such a fascinating part of this game. I appreciate that, Monk. I appreciate you we appreciate our lurkers. What was I saying? Oh, I'm scared that Alicia is here because Alicia is like a legit Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom like pro. Does like multiple speed runs, does randomizer runs, and is like so good. I'm so scared for Alicia to judge me. But again, know that I have not played in a long time, everybody. Okay, are these guys gonna give me trouble? And so this is part of what made this one so special is just how weird you could get attaching stuff to stuff, getting wacky with it. Ah. I thought he was dead. If you're looking for one of the main quests to do while you're playing now, the desert one is my favorite. Yeah, I was gonna see if I could do a main quest, so actually that's good, because that's also what I featured in our Game of the Year clip, was that sequence. So it would be good to show that off. Honestly, Alicia, I think you would do well. Okay, let's eat something, because these guys are scaring me. Do I have any? No, I don't even have anything that adds hearts. But do I have stuff that'll give me some defense up? I don't really have anything, huh? I do. I'm forgetting. Okay, chat. Again, first time in a long time I've played. How's the volume, by the way? Is it way quieter than it seems? Again, I can't have it in my ears right now. What was I saying? How do I get the hearts back from the goop? I forget. Oh, that was scary. Yeah, okay. Cool. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, and Alicia, if you want to just share things that you love about this game, that's kind of the big focus of today, is just spotlighting these games that are in our Game of the Year nomination class in whatever way we can. So yeah, share stories, share what makes this game special to you. For me, it really was just the tinkering. I love to tinker, and this game really lets you tinker. Whether it's through the building of things, whether it's attaching stuff to weapons, like, it really is just such a fascinating. It gives such a fascinating tool set to really tinker. It lets you just goof around with all kinds of things, and I just really appreciated that aspect, and it did consume me for a hot minute. Where am I? Do I not have like a proper, like, good breaking thing weapon right now? But yeah, it promotes creativity in a way that, you know, I think some of the, like, people's favorites, yeah. And like, again, I love the little ways that it not only promotes creativity, but it constantly helps you get to it. Like, it helps you constantly mess around with the creative tools it's got built into it. Fall over. alive. Okay, let's see. Oh man, okay, so one of my favorite things about this game is the story and also the incentivizing of finding enemies because of the fact that you need the parts for better weapons. The map is enormous, which is awesome for someone who loves exploration. Yeah, and that's why, so the way, I remember when I first started playing it, I said something to the extent of, what makes this game so interesting to me is that I think Breath of the Wild is a little more user-friendly, I guess is what we'll say, in the ways that it just immediately puts you, or it eases you into its world a bit more. And in some ways, this game is like, you played Breath of the Wild, right? Okay, let's get wild. Like, let's get wacky with it. And it's a little more, daunting. But it is more interesting if you have played Breath of the Wild first. And so, I think, that really hit with me. But I do think Breath of the Wild's like intro and like first few steps into its world are a lot more interesting, or like, again, because it's user friendly is the word we're using. It's a lot easier to hop into and enjoy than it is for someone. Why was my map was showing the above. And yeah, Sam, oh, so you weren't here when I was saying, yeah, it's funny that you were talking so much about the depths, because that is exactly where we are in our playthrough. The tinkering was such a double-edged sword for me, because I love how creative you can get with this stuff, but I'm just not that creative. Almost everything I build is genuinely worse than just doing it as Link. I guess I could see that, and you know, it's totally fair. I made ridiculously silly things, and it's more me trying to get one over on the game, you know? And so, like, even though the things I'm making are kind of dumb, I feel like it's got this, like, little mischievous tilt on me where I'm like, you dummies, like, I'm gonna sneak this in, you know? Like, I'm gonna pull this out of my hat, and what are you gonna do about it, you know? And so that was kind of my relationship with the building here. It's not like I was making, like, the most inventive things. Like, you should see some of the stuff I made for the shrines and stuff, but it was like the angle I had was like, what weird slab of wood can I attach to another slab of wood to like solve this puzzle, you know? Not the biggest fans of building thing, and that's, you know, I think that's fair too. I think, you know, I think it is. Like, if you do have that removal, I can see someone being like, I think I like Breath of the Wild more. And I know a lot of people that feel that way, including people in this chat, you know, that have basically said as much. Okay, so that's that other light route. I need to find another one. I want to find a light route and then get out of here. For sure, yeah, because that's clearly, right? It's clearly such a big part of... Woo. Thank you, Tessa. And hello, Tessa. I think I noticed you were sneaking around in the background there. Appreciate you watching. Yeah, oh, that's right, yeah. Okay, that's why I have that there. I have a marker on my, and that's okay. I'm dumb. Tessa, do you have any Tears of the Kingdom stories? If not, totally fine. But yeah, it's truly, for my particular sense, it was the sensibilities, my gaming sensibilities. It was the creativity. It was... I also was really interested, even though I haven't finished it, I was really interested in what they were doing story-wise here. I think this is just a wall, right? Yeah, okay. I thought they were doing some really interesting things with the story and I don't know. I never know how people feel spoiler alert wise, but I'm not even trying to say anything too big here, but just time stuff, you know, is really fun. I brute forced a couple puzzles by just building a giant bridge or something so I could just walk across it instead of solving it this side. That was way less fun, so I stopped doing it. I haven't played myself, but I watched my husband play, and we have the consensus of game real good. The story stands out to me most. I don't love the story, but I do really enjoy its presentation. I spent a whole day diving into the Tears side quest, and it was probably my favorite stretch of the game. Yeah, that was like probably the last thing I did before I bounced out. Oh, that's why I saved it. I think I need to go up to get to this next light route. Yeah. Again, I haven't finished it, so I don't know fully the story, but I was enjoying it so far, and I thought it was an interesting, like you said, the presentation is really interesting. Okay, okay. Let's do some building, why don't we? Ba 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 ba. So these are new. I don't know what these do. These just float, right? Is that what they do? Like if they're in the sky. Okay, yeah. I don't 100% see the point of that in this situation. Oh, I guess it's like it'll keep it in the sky. I guess I'm just curious how this, if I put it on there and I like trigger something. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I get it now. Hold on. Something like this, huh? And we put a little wood in there. Do I have any? Yeah. We light it on fire. See, this way, like, it's some people will probably say it's like clunky and not super user friendly, but it kind of reminds me of how Minecraft was early on, right? Like that you just have to put a piece of wood in there and then light it on fire, and then this'll, you know, this'll fly. Like it's just kind of a cool, weird little thing. Oh wait, it's not working. What did I do wrong? Is it too heavy? Oh yeah, you're right. Oh god. Is it too heavy? 1 second, me being like, yeah, this is such a... Oh god! Oh, please, come back! Yeah, I don't get the float stone, so I'm just gonna leave it. I'm just scouting right now. Is this even gonna get high enough? I feel like if I started playing this game, I would just find stuff to build. Yeah, again, the tinkering. The tinker effect. Oh. Okay, so not going up is the... Huh. Wait, maybe. Still going. I feel like this is the highest I've ever gotten on one of these. See, like it's almost like the game is like you can make some cool flying, you know, and I just did the most basic one, but this feels like an adventure to me, you know. Uh-oh. The balloon about to pop, chat. All right. Try to figure this out. The thing you're using is about to break, brother, and you're like, no, 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 no. No, please. I feel like I don't know why we should examine that, right? Why was it that as I was playing as I was playing Baldur's Gate, it felt so much more stressful to mess up playing that game. Here it's like part of the whole thing for me, and I love it. You know? Why am I allowing myself to be okay with messing up in this, but then in Baldur's Gate it's like inexcusable? You know? What is what is it? What is it? Is it just because Baldur's Gate is so beloved and like it has such a history behind it of is there a controller here? Cuz I would love to make a car wing. Do I have one on me? What is it about those two games that changed? Because the actions of your consequences feel much deeper in Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah. I feel like, you know what it was? There was a lot of conversation with that game early on. Not attach. Wait, hold on. No, I don't want to attach. How do I just drop stuff? There you go. There was a lot of conversations about playing that game the right way, too, right? And so I think that is in my head still of like, I need to play this the right way or people are going to think less of me. You know? And I think Tears of the Kingdom is not that. Tears of the Kingdom is experiment. Get wacky. Get weird, you know? I'd say because you're responsible for a number of lovable characters in Baldur's Gate 3, but I also would guess that like you're more familiar with Zelda. And then I think if I had to come up with an exact reason, I think it is exactly what I was just saying. I think there was a lot of conversations early on about playing Baldur's Gate 3 the right way and like being judged if you didn't. And so experimentation and trying things and being a little off kilter felt wrong. And I think that's the same reason I'm like self-conscious about playing D&D. Is like, I don't want to do this wrong. There's so many people that watch so many things and enjoy so many things like D&D related that they want to, you know, they have a certain expectation of how things should go. And I don't want to let them down. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. Yeah, I also feel that with what people know about D&D can bring on like this self-consciousness on how I should play my character. Because the choices matter, and also it's like you don't want to make the wrong choices. Yeah, for sure. It's my insecurities with D&D already. Look at this thing. Look what I've made. Look what I've made. See, like it's just the dumbest, simplest thing, but it makes me excited. You know, like I know everyone can make this, but like it feels cool that I made it. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. I think, yeah, for sure, Ginger. And I think that's, it's, with Baldur's Gate, because it's a game, right? Like, it has its own rules. It's got its own tool set. Like, people can master that, where if I was playing D&D, I could just be like, I want to do this now, and yeah, this is not working. This is not working the way I thought it would. What was I saying? And I think but then it's a new layer of worry of like, can I be creative enough, right? I'm playing with a group of people and they probably all have all kinds of cool ideas, and it's like, will I have ideas that even get close to their, you know, interesting ideas, you know? I don't know. It's a whole thing. It's insecurity at the end of the day is all it is. Where is this? Where is this thing? I mean, we're just gonna ride this till the wheels fall off, you know what I mean? I just gotta let loose. La 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 la. I'm really just trying to find my way to this one freaking light route, please. That's true. Wait, you're right. Wait, Evan. I've never tried this, actually. Can I just... Hey! Chill. Wait, Evan. Hello? Is this gonna work? It's gonna work, baby! La 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 la. Hey, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And again, that alone is why it's the Game of the Year nominee. Like, you can just do stuff in this game. You know what I mean? You can play this truly however you want. And that's cool. Where am I? What's happening? Let's see if I can, if I put a pin here. Can I find that one maybe? It does look kind of fun. Certified Zelda hater Viddies is feeling some kind of way watching you right now. Okay, you're not a Zelda hater. You are a hater of this era of oh god. I'm just trying to drive, bro. Leave me alone. Sometimes you just want to get on your bike and go. Just get me to a light route, please. Hold on, chat. There's only one way out of this situation. We need equal, though. I'm not going to be silly. We need equal so that it doesn't just go flying, right? We need on both sides here. Hold on. It needs to have room to shoot its fire. It needs the room and space to shoot its fire. Hold on. We're gonna get out of this hole. This dangerous, dangerous hole. Oh, this is gonna go poorly. Oh, God! I'm a genius. I'm so smart and cool. This is why I'm the editor-in-chief of video games. Oh, God. Oh, no. Everyone pray. Everyone, everyone hold on to your butts. Oh! Oh. I ended up in a place where the air was burning. My fellow players of this game. What the fuck? Oh no, they're at the. Wait, where are they? They're at the shrines. Oh, I was not going to a shrine. I'm a fool. Okay, we're gonna go to the desert. Let's go to the desert. Let's go to the desert, everybody. Let's get out of here. Let's follow Evan's lead and do the desert story mission. All right. Whew. Well, that was fun down there, huh? Okay, we need cold resistance, it seems like. Oh, I already have. I'm wearing cold resistance. Let's eat this. Perfect. All right. Figure out what's going on here in the freezing desert. Which way am I headed? I like that I started this stream with the information that a player on the Padres had been traded, but then it's actually not actually happening. We're going this way. Okay. Hello. This is interesting. Oh, it's you. The nights are cruel in this region. If you don't light a fire, the cold will sap your strength away. I've painted many landscapes in my life, but that tiny island floating in the distance may be the most mysterious of all. Who put that strange little island up there? It's a fascinating shape. Easy to paint, too. You should go see it for yourself once the weather clears up a little. Will do. Alright. I think we're heading down this way. We're heading let's hit the path. The freedom that was already there in Breath of the Wild, so it's nothing entirely new. The freedom is just such a big part of what they're doing in this new version of Zelda, right? Like the fact that I can just come out here and come out this way and fly anywhere I want to and stumble into whatever I want to. Bye. I'm like breaking all my like weapons. It broke. Very cool. It's funny in some ways because I feel like the game overcompensates for the fact that we have lots of. They kept the weapon breaking system and everything, But then they also like made it very easy to like get weapons. Like they put weapons everywhere for you to stumble into. You know what I mean? Oh. Well, it's time to introduce Glory to emulators and also a better computer, but to emulate. No, I actually don't know if they have keyboard and mouse control on the emulators. Yeah, because Glory, whenever you see, I'm fascinated. Whenever you see footage of a Zelda, particularly Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, do you just in your head go, "Oh, it really is"? Genshin really did take a lot from. I'm curious because I remember that's always the meme, right? Is that Genshin is just anime Breath of the Wild. See, I know. I'm tapped in. I bet someone has modded the emulated version of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom to be able to be played with mouse and keyboard, which I think would be really interesting. We slowly descending. Oh, chat. Look what it is. It's a Korok. If you had to pull for Zelda. I just realized, at first I thought you were saying like, oh, I pulled up for Zelda. Like, I'm here to watch Zelda. But I read it properly. Yo, what? Who are these guys? Hello? Bro, you're so, oh, you're so cool. Look at this guy. Oh yeah, Mad Rut. Meet Glory. Glory is the Hoyo aficionado in these parts. I mean, you two know each other from being around these streams, but all right. Vasak. I can't help but smile whenever I've got customers, whether it's 1 or 100. It's not enough that the intense desert days and freezing desert nights have reached Gerudo Canyon. Thanks to that sand shroud, there hasn't been much business here at all. If you're interested in sand seals, then you're in the right place. Sand seals are animals that can cruise easily through the desert, and this shop is where we rent them to travelers. Many travelers embark on journeys only into the desert, only to discover how quickly their feet sink into the dunes. So if you're thinking of crossing the desert, you should make it easy on yourself and go sand seal surfing instead. Renting a sand seal costs 20 rupees. Got nothing. I got 19. Do I catch one? Unless you're really, really sneaky, they'll run away the moment they notice you. And even then, untether from one you've caught, and it'll be gone faster than you can say, I should have rented from Comb. That's the difference if you get if you rent a trained sand seal. Ours have great temperament and are easy to control. Renting one would be a deal at twice the price. I have 19 rupees. I don't know what to tell you. So, yeah, the Gerudo Desert is going through some stuff. We got a sand shroud. Very chilly up there on the way into the desert. Where's your friend? I'm in save mode, so I should be playing it more than I have for the Jades grind. Oh no, we got a Honkai chat happening. All right. Well, we can't afford a sand shark. Sand seal. So let's get a cart. Why wasn't honk A, you know? Make an argument. Come on. Make an argument. I liked Honkai. The 2-3 hours I played of it. Is it? I thought just Genshin. I didn't realize Honkai was too. You said this direction, right? By the way, for everyone that is here, don't forget tomorrow we will be live streaming the Game Awards. As we always do, we love doing those with people. It's just so fun to watch an event like that with people because they're a little weird, you know? And so we'd love to have you if you're looking for somewhere to watch it and you want that experience of watching it with a bunch of friends and laughing at the weird stuff that happens, like Christopher Judge's 10-hour-long speech last year, stuff like that. Come on out and watch it with us tomorrow. We're going to be starting around 4. We might actually push it because I thought the Wholesome Snack and the Day of the Devs were going to happen before the stream, but they actually happened. They did happen before the stream today instead of tomorrow. So, all right, everybody, you ready to watch me take this Korok home? Let's go, baby! Woohoo! How'd we do? Did we make it? Did we get there? We'll try, fan. We're going, bud, okay? Let's go. Da 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 da. Gotta get height. We gotta get height, you know? Okay. Okay, no. We need 2, clearly. We're trying, Korok, okay? Okay. Now we gotta wait to recharge. Ooh, it is hot, hot, hot for a little Linky. Let's get him some snacks to feel a little better about it. Yeah, there you go. No, I mean, I'm doing a bit. I know that Hoyo games are not necessarily Nate Core. I do think that Star Rail has a lot of interesting lore that just hasn't had the chance to fully develop yet since there's only been the 2 worlds released so far. I think it does a good job of making the turn-based combat interesting while also accessible for people who aren't #gamers. No, you remember, I played some Honkai Star Rail at launch, and I was impressed with how much it felt like a legit JRPG. Didn't feel like, you know, a cheap free-to-play RPG. Like, it felt like a full experience. Dun, 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 dun. I did it. I got your friend. All right. Was that the best I could have done? No. That's all I have to say. How do I... Can I, like, save these things again or no? Are they just gone? Are my gamers that have played Zelda out there still? I think it's just gone, right? I think I remember that. Go on this shrine. So shrines, if you don't know, if you're unfamiliar, are little puzzle experiences, little puzzle rooms you can go into that ask you to do something with construction or combat, pass some kind of trial, if you will. Been a lot of quality of life stuff added since launch, which was really impressed me. I can also see that they're making some of those improvements to Genshin 2. Yeah, I think probably some of the boosts that came for Honkai at least were part of the fact that it came to consoles finally, right? So they probably added some sneaky boosts or like some sneaky quality of life things because of that. Okay, what do we got? Okay, we got carts. Got sand. And we got... How do we... Is it just as simple as I'm thinking? Which is to do this, chat? Oh! This is one of my favorite abilities. You can just rewind things. Hop on them, rewind, and go to where you need to go. What is going on? My Discord is blowing up. We're here to talk about fun games. That's what we're doing all month long, so don't feel bad whatsoever. No, it's okay. It's okay, Ginger. I just... Hold on. It's just because it was beeping in my ears. Okay, I'm just going to turn it off. That's my bad. Okay. Fish? No, continue your conversation. I just was getting too many beeps. I should have muted the group chat. Hello, fish. Okay. Do I gotta make a cool little snow sand ski? Gib. Hello, fish. You excited for tomorrow? I've been hyping everyone up. Game Awards. Okay. Yo, this is sick. No. No. It stopped being sick. Well, you know, let's take advantage of stopping here and grab this guy. So if there's people that have not seen this construction, like, what do you... Glory, I think I've described the construction as being Besiege-like, but in Zelda. Do you see those vibes now that you're seeing it live and in person? Let's scoot over here. Okay. And that's what, like, it's the fact that it's still just a Zelda game, but it also has a full, like, building system and, like, silly thing like Besiege built on top, where you just stick things to things and see what happens, is so cool. So each of these shrines always has, like, a secret treasure, so that's why I came over here. It's mostly just, you know, more resources, which is nice. I like this little, what do they call these? Like, in Florida, they have these, right? That they, like, go through the swamps with these big vehicles powered by fans. Just hovercraft. No, like, they have a name, right? Is it called a hovercraft? I doubt it. I doubt. Really? Floridians are just going around on their hovercrafts? All right, pull out the hovercraft. We gotta go look for some crocs. Fan boats, yeah. You have done well to reach this place. We offer this light that will cleanse you of evil. Pop in the Duck Dynasty game, that'll tell us. That's true, right? All right, finished a shrine. Look at me. So proud. That one was pretty easy. There's some pretty complex shrines. I gotta fully mute the Palia server. Any Palia gamers still out there? Or Palia? For some reason, they've been popping off. Probably because their game has been buggy lately. And I just get notifications all the time. Ooh, treasure chests. Can I have? Oh, my bad. My bad. The Sand Shroud is wreaking havoc on our supply of provisions right now. Sorry, but if you need something, check the shop. I just saw a treasure chest and I got excited. Ça va. French? Ça va. Ça va. That was close. If the others heard me, they'd definitely chew me out for using slang on duty. My mentors entrusted me with decorating a weapon in a stylish way. I just realized how, like, down in the frame I am. What's up, guys? Welcome to VGG Game of the Year Spotlight stream. Hope you're having a good day. My name's Nate. What's up? How you doing? We're playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom today. Okay, fine. Oh, okay, Glory. With the triple. I'm out of water, but there was a little sippy in there. I got one little sippy. Okay. She told me to make it sparkle and then it must radiate burning passion, but I don't know what she was talking about. She's got an allergy to monsters too, so that means monster parts are off limits. If I had a weapon I could just use as a reference for where to start, that would help a lot. I can help. What do I do? How do I give it to you? I bet it's just the ruby thing. Okay, okay. I gotta just have it on. There you go, ruby sword. How about this? Mm-hmm. Hmm? Hold on. Give me a moment to study the weapon. Ah, so if you attach a ruby like this, that sparkle and the weapon positively radiates with burning passion. Even I can make something like this, and it will certainly please my mentor. Sark, for showing me such an inspiring decoration. Please take this. Thanks. It's the material I would recommend for decorating weapons. A lot of monsters call the desert home, so I normally wouldn't recommend going out there. However, if you want to test the strength of the weapon you've added something to, now is the perfect time. All right, let's add that to this. Why not? Gib electric key swing. I think I already have some, but oftentimes the game will give you things that'll help you in the area you're in. So the fuse tool, and we fuse this to the claymore. Now I got a little bat wing on the side of my sword. Gib. Give to me. Okay. You're an unfamiliar face. Oh, you remember that caravan squad heading to Gerudo Town? Gerudo Town. Gerudo Town is to the southwest of here. It's the biggest town in the region. All right, Evan. We might be. There's a chance. There's something that could happen once Fern gets home, but we'll see. We're playing it by ear, but there might be a little addition to the end of the stream, and we might still be live. If not, we'll be probably sending the party over to some other stream. But I appreciate you stopping by, and checking out me just randomly wandering around Tears of the Kingdom for a little bit. Appreciate you. And hope you have a good day. Secret Edition glory. That said, the laws of the Gerudo forbid Vo, men, from entering the town. Though, Vo or not, you are hot as hell. Under this terrible sand shroud, it would take a near miracle to reach the town in the first place. I recommend you follow the example of Vo of the Caravan Squad and give up on even trying for now. Caravan Squad? They're a group of Hylian merchants. It's not as though they can do business in this sand shroud, so they're helping out by guarding the entrance here. It's clear their plan is to gain access to Gerudo Town by getting into our good graces. But our law about Vo is absolute. We couldn't let them in if we wanted to. Well, in any case, the sand shroud is particularly harsh for you Hylians. It takes me a second to, remember how to pronounce. So you should stay here. All right. Well, guess what? I'm the hero of time. So I ain't worried about nothing. Ooh, we got some food, but I got no money. Can I sell to you? Hey. Hey there, champ. Well, what do you think? I sound just like your average Hylian shopkeeper, right? You're a natural. I know, right? My kid sister taught me. She traveled all over the place. I could teach you some Gerudo if you want. My products have a price, but my Gerudo lessons are free. Let's sell. Fern! Hello. Alright, Glory. The extra edition is going to be worth the watch later, potentially. If it happens. If it happens. It's not for sure happening. And Rinks, hello. I know why you're lurking. Soon, we will probably head that way. House stream. I died a million times in Baldur's Gate 3. And that was, that was an experience. But we had an explosive finale. And we're just vibing in here in Tears of the Kingdom for now. Let's sell one of these. I just need money. I had no money for a hot minute there. Slip resistance. I don't have a lot worth selling right now. Or like that I want to sell. I'm too picky. I want to keep all my stuff. Anything else, Slugger? All right, you're a man, Vo, a man. So there won't be many places for you to use Gerudo if you do learn it, since you can't enter. Okay, I did want to learn. I'd be happy to. Then let's start with greetings. What's the daytime greeting in Gerudo? Savak. Ding, ding, ding. That's right. I had a feeling you'd get that one. Actually, Sava is also correct, but you mostly hear that from younger Gerudo. As a businesswoman, I try to keep my language strictly professional. The va part is pronounced by biting your lip as you say it. Sava. Va. 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 So, think you've got it figured out? Anything else, Slugger? Keep teaching me. You're a greedy one, kiddo. Sava, bro. Well, if you don't... Well, I don't mind. Let's see. I taught you the daytime greeting before, so what's the nighttime? It's got to just be this longer other one. Saba? Ding, ding, ding. That's right. I had a feeling you get that one. Actually, is also... So, Sava is French, dude. But you mostly hear that from younger Gerudo. This one, da da da, va, 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 va. All right. I learned hello in daytime and nighttime. Yo, Gib. Gib to me. Vasak. I saw one of the latest fashion crazes straight from Gerudo Town. If you're after the Desert Vo headband, you've come to the right place. It used to be hard for Vo to get their hands on it. Not only is what I sell a factional choice, but it's great at staving off the desert heat. And even if you've already got one, why settle for just one when you can get another in a different color? A different color? Using dye to change the color of clothes is a big thing with young Vi traveling through Hyrule. If you're interested, there's a store in Hateno Village in the eastern edge of Hyrule, the Kochi Dye Shop. Hateno Village used to be a quiet, peaceful little town, you know? But now it's a tourist hotspot. Some folks consider it the center for all things fashionable. Anything else you need? I am broke, so no. Sava? Sava. I had two friends in French class that they thought that was so funny that they could just have a whole conversation just saying Sava a bunch of times back and forth. Ooh, watermelon. Anyone else miss watermelon? First a sand shroud and now monsters. And all the youngins are going around using that obnoxious slang too. This must be what the end of the world looks like. You think so too, don't you, Vo? Yeah, I mean, well, it's pretty much seasonal, right, Viddy? You don't want to have a winter watermelon. That ain't right. But I guess anyone who brazenly strolls into a place like this doesn't care whether they live or die anyway. I just don't want anyone to drop dead right in front of me. That'll give me some nasty dreams. Anyway, if you need any of this stuff, I'll sell it to you. Why not buy it all and make my life easier? It's the end of the world, so I don't really care what happens to any of you, but if you're ever lost, just look to the sky. Do that, and you'll see that eyesore of a lighthouse shining like a star of salvation. Life's about living, and you only get one shot at it, so don't go dropping dead on me, Vo. Biddy, you might just be right. Basak! A journey through the desert is dangerous, and a fully stocked pouch is the best defense. By the way, the counter in the back is the front desk for the inn, just in case you want to rest up before your travels. We live in a society that don't eat watermelons enough. Is that your take? Ooh, you have something to sell me? I feel like I must. get some more money because it feels like. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna wait. 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 Oh, hi. You're a traveler, right? Do you happen to know anything about Lurelin Village? Lurelin Village? If you haven't even heard of it, I can't expect you to know its fate. Lurelin Village is on Hyrule's southeastern coast. It's a small fishing town. I used to run an inn there until a gang of pirates descended upon us. I fled all this way with nothing but the clothes on my back. What do I find out here? A terrible sand trout and mysterious monsters lurking about. I don't know what to do with myself now. Damn, Jessica. Are you also stuck here thanks to the sand shroud? Ugh, is it ever gonna load up? Came out here to investigate the ruins that fell around the Dig Dog Bridge. But this intense daytime heat and cold nights have messed with my skin. So I figured I'd take some time off at the spa. But thanks to the sand shroud, I can't get to Gerudo Town. Ugh, this is just the worst. Okay, I'm fine now. No need to turn this frown upside down. No wrinkles, just have to unfurrow my brow. Which I do, no sweat, if I could just take advantage of that spa plan. Ugh. Spa plan? There's a skilled aesthetician in Gerudo Town named Roma. The fluffy beds here are great and all, but I hear Roma's spa plan is something else entirely. Apparently nothing else can make you feel as relaxed and refreshed as it does. Just want to soothe my poor skin and bone-tired body. Excavating at Dig Dog Bridge has been exhausting. Ugh. Okay, I'm fine now. Just need to turn this frown upside down. No wrinkles. Just have to unfurrow my brow. If I read 3 big ideas one more time, I'm going to start seeing the pages in my dreams. Had I known I'd been stuck waiting this long, I would have brought a real book or a newspaper or anything else. Are you good? Read the Zonai Survey team's 3 big ideas. The mysterious ruins that appeared due to the upheaval with strange dome-like protrusions we're calling shrines. They are believed to be from the Zonai civilization, but exact details regarding these shrines are unknown. When observing shrines as well as fallen ruins, take note of their shape, the sky above, and the surrounding environment. Okay, I already know all that. Come on. Who do you think I am? Do I have this stuff? Okay. Oh, I do. I just need a watermelon. I'm going to buy a watermelon. I'm going to make that. Gib. Just one. Thanks. Okay. We got watermelon. We got cane sugar. Oh, I didn't put the watermelon in. We got... No. Wheat. Wheat. 9, 10, 11, 13. I think that's it, right? Watermelon, sugar, high. Watermelon, sugar, high. Watermelon, sugar, wheat, and butter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 12, 13, 14. Chili fruit pie. Grants high-level heat resistance. A celebration isn't a celebration until this fruit-filled crust hits the table. I'm so smart. I'm so cool and smart. So this is a lighthouse, huh? Oh, but Vinny, a party hasn't really started until you've seen a chili fruit pie on the table. Let's be honest. Oh, God. My map. My map is glitching.
Hi.
Well, good luck. Dear me, I accidentally combined good day with the Gerudo Savak there. Perhaps I've lived here too long. Which reminds me, I've heard all sorts of new greetings lately, like Vota and Sava. Should I be using those instead? Another Hylian stranded by the sand shroud, I take it. How challenging life without wings must be. The higher you go, the thinner the shroud gets, so we, Rito, can soar right over it. For us, it's a little more than a sandy fog.
Uh,
Have you seen the thick layer of sand over the desert? That is the sand shroud. Should you be caught in it, not only will it obscure your vision, but it'll make your compass go haywire. Thanks to that updraft over there, however, this oasis is secure. I've never been inside the sand shroud myself. We Rito can simply fly over it. Be careful not to get your feathers rustled by the sand shroud. Good Vork for now. Ugh, sorry. That was a little bit goodbye and a little bit Savork. Look, you knew what I meant. Just take care out there.
hey!
Savak. That was a perfect va, if I do say so myself. I don't think I've seen you around here before. Good on you for saying hello. Who are we? We're the first men who will officially do business with the Gerudo, the Vo Caravan Squad. If you too want to go to Gerudo Town, you'd do well to make friends with us. Caravan Squad? We're a group of merchants and friends who have long dreamed of doing business in Gerudo Town. Oh, and Vo is the Gerudo word for man. Vo's the word to know. If you don't understand at least one word in their language, the Gerudo will never accept you. And we should know, we've spent years here trying to curry favor with them any way we could. They finally entrusted us with protecting the western exit to Karakara Bazaar. I've lost the count of the number of times I've been swatted with the flat of a guard's spear. They mistake me for some lowly opportunist. Gerudo Town is located straight out of this gate. It's a town made by Gerudo for Gerudo, which means it's full of Gerudo. And to us, that means it's a utopia. Are they just like Gerudo simps, bro? Captain, not so loud. You're going to give the Gerudo a bad impression of us. Sorry, Robson. It just slipped out. Anyway, the Gerudo have a law forbidding males from entering their town. Keeping us shut out only makes us all the more curious, though. I mean, that's just common sense. We were hoping to raise the Vo Caravan Squad's likability by gallantly rescuing the Gerudo ladies from the Sand Shroud. But the Sand Shroud doesn't just block our vision. It confuses our compasses, too. We get lost in about 5 seconds. In the end, it was the Gerudo ladies who ended up gallantly rescuing us. Still, maybe if we prove our muster as gate guards, Gerudo Town will make an exception and welcome us as heroes. Get a load of this orb. Seems really old and really expensive, don't you think? Here there's someone in Gerudo Town who's investigating all these ancient whatchamacallits. So once I go into get into town, I'm planning on finding somebody who knows their stuff about this stuff. We'll take it. Hey. Just can't get enough of my orb, can you? Well, that one's mine. If you want, you're going to have to find it yourself. Sorry, Matter. Oh, God, I coughed right on the mic. My bad. The Gerudo are these women over here. And it's an all-female tribe. The only known male Gerudo is Ganondorf, the villain. So I think that's part of why, if I remember my Zelda lore correctly, part of why they are so averse to men, because the only one of their, only man of theirs was an asshole villain as well. Hey, no, I saw everything. You can't hide it from me. And yeah, they're just very protective. So actually, in Breath of the Wild, and I assume maybe I'll have to do it again here, you have to cross-dress so that they don't think you're a man to get into the village, which is fun. I like that. That's fun. I don't know where I am right now. Let me in. Wait, can I land on one of these bad boys? Oh, no, didn't work. Let me in. Hello. Oh. I guess I don't need to. I guess I don't need to, huh? Seems, Seems we're not in a good spot right now in town. Welcome, welcome. We are checking out, spending some time with Tears of the Kingdom here. We are in the Gerudo. We're in Gerudo town. We just are navigating through the spooky danger zone that we apparently have here. I'm just exploring, you know? We're just vibing as we talk about the reasons we love Tears of the Kingdom, so please share. Okay. Share away if you have things that you want to share about why you love Tears of the Kingdom or just like it. Or just, you know, this whole series of streams is here just to celebrate all of our Game of the Year nominees. However we can. Will this work? No, too small. The dungeons were fun, the contraptions were so fun, and the side content and collectibles were enjoyable. Yeah, we have a lot of the same opinion here of, you know, the tinkering and the building and stuff is really a really interesting aspect added to this version. Ooh, that looks like a little hammer. You can't take that out here. Hey, yo. Yeah, I was saying how I really appreciated what the story was doing this time out. And it seemed like a lot of people shared a lot of the same thoughts. There's nothing here? Just this claymore? I mean, I guess I'll take it. I'll need it for more rock breaking. Let's go. Hey, you know what? I will take credit. I'm saying it now. When the Ultramelon stream goes live and it's a 40-minute glitchless speedrun attempt by Alicia, I'll know. I played a part in that. It's you at long last. You, the Vo reading this letter, are the Vo I was fated to meet. And I am the Vi you were destined for. You must hurry and rescue me. I am locked away from the outside world. Do not worry, though. I'll send all my love to you until you come and find me. Stay safe and know that we will meet soon. It is our destiny, after all, Caliban. Hey, yo. It's fine if Zelda never comes back, you know? I got someone new. We did Baldur's Gate earlier, and I just died a bunch. That was fun. Oh, if anyone who hasn't played this game, watch this, bro. This is my... It's truly, I don't know why this always gets me so excited. It's one of my favorite abilities in the whole game. It's just Ascend, which allows you to do this. Just go up into the ceiling and pop out the other side.
No.
A Vo! There's a Vo here! Stop him! Huh? My bad, dude. I got a letter saying I was destined to love someone. I never finished it, Fish, is what I was saying. Baldur's Gate, these two games, 2 Game of the Year nominees, I never finished Baldur's Gate and Tears of the Kingdom. What I did play of them were 2 of my favorite games of the year, so that's why they're here. But I never beat them. Just things kept popping up in VGG's schedule. And it just never quite happened for me. Vo are not permitted to be here. You must leave at once. Hold on. Bulidia. Buliara. It has been some time, swordsman. It's all right. This one is the chief's permission to enter, and he is welcome to visit any of the shops and businesses. Spread the word. Let everyone know this is the case. For you to come all this way and during the strange storm that plagues us, you must have some important news to share. Bro, Zelda is gone. The Princess of Hyrule is still missing? Sorry. Excuse me. Oh my god. We had heard of the events of Hyrule Castle, but things are dire indeed. Still, swordsman, I mean Link, I am impressed you made it here through the storm that surrounds Gerudo Town. The sound shroud settled on us some time ago. We sent out patrols to try to determine what was causing it, but a swarm of monsters, creatures called Gibdos, oh no, suddenly appeared, attacked our troops, and forced us to retreat. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. The Gibdos have even made their way into the town. As a result, everyone was evacuated to this shelter for their safety. As someone charged with protecting Gerudo Town, I am ashamed at our current situation. This is all to say that, although I wish I could help you search for the princess, now is not a good time. I'm sorry. Lady Riju is currently training. She's trying to become strong enough to save us from this disaster. If you're hoping to speak with Lady Riju, you should visit the ruins to the north. We did it. We're in, dude. We just met the Gerudo simps in that are trying to like get access into the town. Hey, so you're a special Vo, aren't you? Otherwise the soldiers would be arresting you right now. So why are you special? Hey Dahlia, you better not be speaking to that Vo. Didn't Miss Ashai teach you the first rule about Vo? For a young Vi, speaking with a Vo will only invite misfortune. I'm not talking to the Vo, I'm just talking. I can't even see, so it's not my fault who comes walking by. Ugh, that doesn't make any sense. Listen up, Vo. You shouldn't go poking your nose into Gerudo life. You're free to come and go as you wish, but please don't disrupt the peace of our town.
No.
Blonde. No abs. Not a Vi. I'm not in the habit of allowing Vo to pass by me, but you are a special case. You may pass. That's how they identify him. Blonde, no abs, and not a Vi. That's so funny. Hello, are you my wife? What? What do you want? I'm busy right now, okay? I need to make sure the Vo of my dreams hears of my feelings for him. But how can I properly focus the positive water in, or put the bottles in the water while this guy's loitering around? Get out of here, scram! Bro, it's me. It's me. Look, I already told you I'm busy. If you absolutely have to just stand around, could you find somewhere else to do it? You are not that Vo. Okay, fine, dude. Where did the owner... Huh? Oh, you're the chief's guest. So this is a Vo. His ears look to be about in the circumference of his head and neck. Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. You're the first Vo I've ever seen. I got a little carried away figuring out your measurements. Why was I doing that? Because I make accessories, and the key to any good accessory is the perfect fit. My name's Kara. I haven't had a lot of opportunities to make accessories for a Vo. So give me the chance, I'll put everything I've got into making some really great ones for you. If the shop's owner were here, she probably could have made you all sorts of things. But she went out to look for potential adornments and hasn't come back since. She was in such high spirits, too. gushing about all the treasure she'd find around the Taruma Dunes. It's a dangerous place, though. Molduga territory. I hope she didn't run into trouble. We're gonna save. We're gonna save the day. Or my name ain't Link. Let's sell. Let me sell some of these. I have. Where are the other ones? Where are the other ones? Good old Lonk. Link. He come to town. Come to save the Princess Zelda. Is that the Is that the only real meta for selling? Is just those crystals and things? Cold resistance, just defense, and heat resistance. Okay, I need a lot more money though. Do I have enough for this? I have 7. Give me stamina. Let's go. Okay, so I need 2 more for another. Made me slightly less stinky. We got 2 full wheels. Ah, okay. That's the meta to get rich fast. You are in the way. I suck. You surprised to see such a hip shop being run by someone my age? I heard the new big thing is attaching all kinds of stuff to arrows before you shoot them. As a merchant, I've got to embrace the popular trends with open arms. However, under no circumstances will I introduce a vow to my granddaughters. Vow bring nothing but misfortune to young Gerudo. My God, dude. I hate not being able to see the moon. I'm ready to say Savork to this place. Ready to talk to you. Okay, this person has a quest. So let's go talk to them. Sava. Even though I know the chief has given you permission to be here, I just can't relax with the Vo around. No, it's not you. It's you. Okay? Do you have a quest? Sava. These people have got to loosen up. Oh, you must be that Vo everyone's talking about. Say, are Hylian Vo interested in archaeology? Would it surprise you to learn that I'm an archaeologist myself? After much work, I finally deciphered these stellies. Do you want to hear what's written on them? You do, don't you? Sure. If you insist. First up, the stela over here on the left. It says, the 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo. Their secret will be expressed on 6 stelae. As for the stela over there on the right, it says, the 7 heroines who protect the Gerudo, and 8th channels and guides the power of these 7. I doubt you know this, being a Hylian Vo, but we Gerudo have believed in the heroines for a long, long time. Am I just, like, dripping this whole time for some reason? I'm just dripping. Or is that, like, a graphical error? I don't know. They're said to have protected and guided our people in times past. Unfortunately, I found little in the way of documentation about the heroines themselves. There are many debates and disagreements surrounding these enigmatic figures. he's doing some Phil S right now. There are many debates and disagreements surrounding these enigmatic figures. Some argue for revering all 7 as a collective. Hello.
Hello.
Do you want to join stream? Even for a little? Yeah. Gamers, introducing the one, the only, Fernfolk.
Hi, everybody.
You don't really have to put the headphones on. It's not coming through the headphones anyway.
Okay.
How you doing? CP.
My phone. I can't be in chat. I want to be in chat too.
Uh-oh.
I'm CP. You ever feel like looking at a screen every waking moment of your life is taking a toll on you? Anybody?
I feel that.
Who can relate?
So I actually am at the limit for Zelda. Do you want to do that other thing?
Sure.
Gamers, are you ready to hear what the extra credit for today's stream is?
I'm ready. I don't know about these
Trying to get through
hooligans.
this, you know. That's right. Fish, join the call. Honestly, if you want.
Get in here, gamer.
Because what we're going to be doing... Oh, you think... Oh, wait, hold on. These fools. I want to blow it up.
Almost got a little saucy there.
My bad. Hold on. Let me end this with an explosion. Killed someone, didn't I? Look at Link. Yeah.
I did that.
Oh, no. The wall. Hey, Barda, what are you doing? The shelter isn't just some hole in the ground. It has historical significance. What are you even... Oh. Saoten. Deep breaths, Liana. What are you going to do about that wall? I'm sorry. How am I going to explain a blown up wall to Lady Riju? Hey, this is your fault. Just unbelievable. This is exactly why we're so wary of Vo. Losers. Okay, let me just get to a... I could just save anywhere, right? Yeah. So that was the first half of today's stream. First half. What the heck? I thought that was the whole stream.
Is it that long?
No.
Alright, so first... I know, we're going another fucking, 5 hours?
First, like, 3/4.
That I can do.
Because, like I said earlier... So wait, before we move on. That was our first 2 Game of the Year spotlights for Baldur's Gate 3 and Tears of the Kingdom. Games that I have not yet beaten, yes, but are so worthy of being nominated because of the ways that it inspired my mind, right? These 2 games inspired my mind in ways that, like, not many games did this year. And yeah, I'm just excited. It was exciting to get back in them and remember why I like them so much, because I haven't been able to play them in so long. Now, it's too high. No game can ever be matched against it. It is a funny thing. This is a little spoiler, I guess. It is a funny thing that all they talk about is how the Baldur's Gate 3 set the bar too high. And it's not my game of the year. It's not our game of the year. But it's funny that, you know, they talk about how Baldur's Gate 3 is like, nothing can ever match this level of Baldur's Gate 3. And I know what they really mean. It's like the level of detail, the intricacy of the game itself. But, yeah, it's not my game of the year, so I don't know.
And then there were 9.
It begins.
Everyone's going to be taking notes during process of elimination as you go through these streams, and you're like, this game that I'm playing right now is good, but it's not my game of the year.
Oh, another reveal. Okay, so I'll put it in the...
It's going to be a subreddit.
It's like Clue, but GOTY, yeah. I'm going to put into... the stream chat. Okay. What?
Say more.
We are going to watch The Wholesome Snack and Day of the
Hooray!
Devs presentations that happened today. So Wholesome Games. Notes to self that Tears of the Kingdom is still in the running.